Hello everybody, we are back again with Farm Together. Gonna jump right into the video. I want to see where we're at. This video came along a little bit later than I wanted it to, but I wanted to see where we're at with the summer festival. So we need 5,000 and we should be able to get that many dandelions. Well, I don't know though. This is going to be interesting because really wasn't expecting to go further in the Summer Festival quest. I think there's 2 days. Right now there should be 2 days left. Um, but I really don't know if we're going to pursue it that much further because I just noticed that there's actually, we only have 3 unlockables and there's 6. So we're definitely not going to get anywhere near fully completing the quest. But at the same time too, I don't know if we need to spend any more time on something like that. I'll wait and see. After we get the dandelion should be done, and the pinwheels, then see kind of where the quest is at. Maybe go for one more day. Well, I like getting fish to start because they do. A lot of the newer ones are starting to take a long time to harvest. We're getting a lot of money from perches. Wow, and the fish area is huge now. And we just harvest. I think we were harvesting everything from all these different ponds. Yep, every single fish right now is needing to be harvested. It's pretty crazy how big this and how fast it's become this way. So blowfish are still kind of poking along and not really doing too much. I feel like we've been on that quest forever. So we'll go ahead and we'll be able to pick up some good amount of gems. But let's go ahead and let's do. Why are those other dandelions not done, but the other ones are? That's weird. Okay, so the Andalusian donkeys are done in the quest? There's no way. Yeah, they actually are. So I guess we'll get rid of them. I don't like doing that, but there we go. So the mini Rex rabbits, they actually moved up pretty nice. I was pretty impressed with whatever they just gave there. I think it was 8, 9. It must have been 9, I guess, because they don't work like fish do. But still, that was just that was quite a bit. I didn't expect that much from that. So are these done? They're done, but they don't. Oh, the one at the end is the Annabelle hydrangeas. I forgot about that. Oh, so we just unlocked glowing fungi. That is really cool. I have an idea for that. Oh, that's excellent. I have to see what that's all about. So we got Summer Festival through dandelions, but not through pinwheels. So I think you're actually able to level up both at the same time. So for example, if I get 5,000 pinwheels, we'll get another one. And then if I get 200 dandelions, we'll get another. Regardless, they're not coming together in the same quest. They're separate options now. That's what it looks like. But these magical mushrooms, that's going to be a really, really big... Okay, I have an idea for that already. I want to see what those cost. Where were they at? That's going to be a decorative. Huh, I don't see them. Oh, are they a crop? Don't tell me they're a crop. Oysters. That's new. But where is this? What is this? What did we just unlock here? They're mushrooms. Is it a crop? That would be kind of weird. It's not a tree. I thought it'd be a decorative. It's not in flowers. It's definitely not in that section. Huh. I don't know what that is. Oh, there they are. They're ground. Okay, so they're like fences. Oh, I still have a great idea for that. That's awesome. I'm so happy we got those. So I was wondering if the game was going to actually introduce things like that. I have an idea for an area that's going to be a little mystical, to say the least. So that's very nice. Okay, so corn and all that. Let's go ahead and let's water. Let's just do it because the 2 days is just rough. So we'll water the corn, we'll water the pumpkins, and then we'll move right on to the pinwheels. Because now knowing that you can double up on those quests and the unlockables through that method of doing it, so you get one and then you unlock something, and then you get the other say like pinwheel option, then you get the unlockable as well. So we should be getting that 6th lockable actually, if we play the cards right. I mean, dandelions are going to take the time they're going to take, but technically we can manipulate pinwheels quite a bit because we can choose to do them multiple times in an episode. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to get it. I really like, and that's the thing that I love about this, is I thought I was going to be somewhat disappointed at some of these unlockables. And as you've seen from the way I react to some of these unlockables is like the missing link and something I was exactly looking for in this farm idea. So it's great to have these unlockables. They really are something special. It makes me really want to go back to the fossil one. Possibly fireworks too. I don't really remember what was coming with fireworks, but the fossil one, I really have a strong desire to get back to that quest and unlock the last unlockable. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, like I said in the previous episode, but it's something pretty special, and definitely wouldn't want to give it away over voice. You'd have to see something like that to believe it. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I know what the last unlockable is for fossils. So this watering is actually quite nice because we're dropping down to what, 5.5 hours, and I think the pumpkins are right along the same pathway. I think we planted corn first, but it doesn't really matter because this is moving the crop along quite nicely. So if I decide to do a video later tonight, all this stuff's gonna be ready. So I'm really liking that. And it's just going to be interesting to see what profits we get, because we've been doing a lot better in this game than ever before, and a lot of the crop that we've been unlocking is starting to mainline, and we're starting to get just more and more profit out of everything. Gems are starting to become just normal, sitting around 3K, 4K gems at a time, and then dollars, where currency, we're sitting, I mean, we end episodes with over 100,000 still. In the middle of the episode, before purchasing, we end up at about 3 million. I think soon here we're going to be ending up at about 4 million on average, and that's just natural progression because everything's starting to earn a lot more money too. So a lot of the new items that we've been getting are super high in value. The artichokes, the barley, even the graffiti cauliflower, the Lombardy cabbage. These are high tier items, and it's really made a difference on the farm. And it hurts when you first plant it, but the payoff is tremendous. I think what I need to do is start to learn a little bit more about getting the payoff, and then utilizing the payoff to not only bring back money but not spend as much money as you just did to get what you got. Because you can't, like, at the moment we can't do artichokes all the time. They need to be done in special form. They need to be done just every now and again. They're way too expensive to do like we do any of the other crops. Artichokes are so pricey. It's falling in line with the high tier grains like barley. It's pretty unbelievable, but I mean, all this stuff too is going to help out so much, especially the more we do this stuff. Eventually the farm's going to become to the point where we can do whatever crop we want, whenever we want it, whatever new decorative area we want, whenever we want it. I don't think we're too much further from that. I really don't. And the reason I say that is because the last time I played this game, I remember getting to a point where all of the crops were set, all the trees, all the flowers, everything that I wanted was set, and it was just getting on, taking care of the basics, and always having tons of money in the bank as well to do new projects. But that's the last I remember playing this game. It's it's been a while, so even knowing that, this farm, to me, this farm still has more qualities than the first one did. The first one is more like a homestead, if that makes sense. This one's really turning into like I don't even want to call it a farm. It's not even really, can't be described by anything but a multitude of different landscapes that all handle different farming. I want to make it to where it's kind of like a biome concept, where like the certain biomes produce the certain crop. And I've kind of been going with that theme ever since running Southern with the corn maze and the pumpkin patch. I mean, there's ideas for northern crop, there's idea for more tropical stuff, there's all these different ideas you can come up with. Even forest regions. We don't even have a forest region. The best that I've done so far is the Washington State area. But that's just a simple decorative. I just like the mountains and that, and I like being able to introduce mushrooms and blueberries a little bit more, blackberries a little bit more. Just wild foraging. I think that's a cool concept for a game like this. So that way it's not all just basic farming. There'll be a little bit more landscape type places available. I'll have to go get gas. The cotton's gonna be pretty nice too. We have a couple rows of cotton. We're definitely moving pretty quick. I'm just gonna keep doing the pinwheels. Hopefully when I plant this, well, I probably should plant it, water it, and then move on to some of the other stuff, because then it'll drop it down to 10 minutes. I mean, I'm just really stoked about what these quests are giving us, and that's what I'm really basing it off of, because some of these are starting to be really quite special. So I'll have to just plant them all and then water them. That's going to take way too long to go back and forth. But I really want to get it watered because that turns it into 10 minutes. And we could definitely use that right now. We haven't even harvested our main crop, so we can go harvest all that in 10 minutes. It'll be done. Although, it'll probably be quicker to go for just the regular 20 minutes because we got a lot of work to do still. We have to get the entire farm harvested. That includes all of the different things we've been doing. I mean, even the vineyard takes time. We'll leave that one blank too. I think there's a couple spots left over. Aside from the 400, there's a couple spots that are naturally left over. So we'll leave a couple spots empty this time, that way we can get the equal 400. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pass on the watering. It's just so much to water. 20 minutes is not bad either. We'll go ahead and just, play it out, get the 20-minute marker, and then harvest them, replant them, and just go that route. It's not a big deal. I think we'll get 2 more pieces of the quest done before summer's quest ends. Especially if I do another video just later tonight. I'll try to get those dandelions as fast as I can, but I think those are on a pretty rough timer, so we'll have to just let those play out. But even if we could try to force it in pinwheels, although I think the next quest for pinwheels is going to be 10k. It's gotta be, after having 5k. It went from, I think, 1,000 to 2,500 to 5,000. Naturally, the next increment would be 10,000. That's going to be pretty big. So we'll go ahead and just stop here. I don't think that's exactly 400, but we'll let it slide. We'll just go ahead and move on. I don't want to spend too much time on that. We already have to come back and do it again, so... Okay, so let's just go ahead and fly back to main base. Let's gas up, and then we'll just start grabbing everything that we have. Starting with cotton, I guess. That's fine. It's gonna be a nice payout. Not a lot of money comes in, but really it's just more about the material. And I think what we'll do is we'll set up an actual cotton patch somewhere. Just that way cotton is always coming in. It's a really cheap material, so if you're gonna go for a material that's gonna boost you and get you a lot of sales, you're not gonna want to go for like a ton of mulberry. It's better just to go for a lot of cotton. It's so much cheaper. You can fill out a piece of land with like 400 spots on it, and you'll never have to worry about that. I keep forgetting to re-till all this stuff. Okay, so what do we have there? That's spinach. So we got a really, really good picking this last time. So here we're going to get a huge payout because we got barley right up ahead. So we're going to get a huge payout on this. The spinach is giving 6.68 thousand. We're going to level up in it here soon, so it's going to start giving us a bit more. We'll probably get to mid-level 11. I would have to say, but I don't think we're going to get further than that. Yeah, we're just going to get into 11, which is not bad. I was hoping for a 12 for the spinach, but we'll just have to take what we get, because this is too expensive to keep playing around with. I would like to conserve a little bit more money in this episode. I know in turn it doesn't bring back as much money, but I want to start the stockpile. I'd like to end episodes with about $1 million in the bank at each time, and that's after everything's planted and replanted for the next episode. I'd like to sit around $1 million at that point, just to make sure that we always have what we need to do new projects and to start new ideas, because I kind of fell short with currency on the Washington project. So I want to make sure that we can do that type of stuff without that happening. So we got a whole bunch of asparagus up ahead. That's going to be okay for money. But I think the big payout's going to be, I can't remember exactly what it was, but we did some special stuff over in the quest area. I know we did new tomatoes, so those are going to be a part of it. I can't remember really the other, what else was there? We'll regas after this. Oh, matter of fact, we need to get those honeycombs. Very nice. So we've got 26 honey. We just spent 20 for one ribbon, so we're back down pretty low. Let's go ahead and we'll just kind of hit some of this, and then we'll go back to what we were doing. It's nice to sell here because sometimes you have to wait. There's like a recharge spawn or something on some of these marketplaces. So sometimes it's nice to hit this and then come back to it. I'm just gonna keep passing on the fruit stand or the fruit market because I want to keep. Oh, we got a lot of fish. We have a lot of fish now. Wow, that's the first time we've ever done that. Remember what I was gonna say? I do that all too often. Oh, the fruit market. I want to stay away from selling at the fruit market. I want to keep doing the jams so we can keep getting the pink ribbons. To me, the pink ribbons right now are the most important thing that we have on our agenda. Everything should be about getting more pink ribbons. So we're at 4 hours for the dandelion respawn. So I will do another episode later, and we'll definitely keep boosting that summer quest. I'll try to time the veggies, whatever we grow this episode, to even try to match up with about a 4-hour time span. That way, when we log on for another episode later, we can definitely pick up a lot of extra income and just extra everything. The quest will be nice. We might actually be able to finish the summer quest at that time. I don't know for sure, but it's definitely a possibility with where we're at right now. We get a second row of pinwheels, so another 400, and then we'll plant it again before we get off this episode, and we'll have an extra. Yeah, we'll be able to get very close to what we're looking for. And even in the next episode, I can just focus pinwheels, try to do it 3 times. Right when I start the episode, hit a 20-minute marker. Get it again, and then another 20-minute marker. And I can do that in 40 minutes. Could definitely try that if we need to boost that quest along a little bit further. Wow, so these white peppercorns, this is incredible. We just boosted up so high. I think we're gonna be close to 1,000 extra in this episode alone already. That's 400 from the pinwheels. There's some from the money trees. We're getting gems from a lot of different resources now. It's really nice. The dandelions gave us some too. It's really turning out nicely. So the graffiti cauliflower is still not done. I think that was like a day and a half or something like that, if I remember correctly. We'll probably have to get gas before we. Well, yeah, I'll just go ahead and. Well, we'll wait and see. We might be able to get past this. I think that was another gold nugget. The sound didn't go up. We got a farm. We got a farm level up and a tomato level up, as well as a gold nugget, right all about the same time, and another gold nugget. We're gonna run out of gas. Let's go ahead and just go fill up at the small station, and then we'll fill up at the big station and fly right back down here. I hope we get a level 10. No, we're not going to. Let's do that. We're close. Very close. So that'll drop that down to 5. About 6 hours. So I could definitely time it with this as well. Maybe do one in 5 hours, 6 hours, let all this stuff get done. The graffiti cauliflower would be nice. We'll level that up probably close to a 10. Alright, let's go ahead and let's regroup. We gotta take care of the main animals. I don't even think we've been with them. No, we haven't. This farm is becoming a lot. There's a lot of work to do in this whole farm all the time. I've been thinking about putting a point of interest right out near this barn, just to make this a quick access place. Okay, we just hit summer. Could be nice to do some summer crop. Wow, the Belgian fawn goats are 15,000 per. Okay, we're all good there. We're getting there. We're getting a lot closer. Let's get our flowers. I feel like we need to just keep up on that too. There's no reason not to. So pink daffodils, I don't think we ever put a patch of that over in the quest area, so we're going to have to do that. There's also some other things I need to pay attention to in the quest area, like, I know we just got rid of some of those animals, but we need to make sure that that isn't a thing either, because there's no sense in having extra animals out there that aren't a part of the quest. We're just going to be spending tons and tons of money. You know, it'll be level up, sure, and some resources, but I feel like I really need to pay attention to that quest area and keep it updated as much as possible. I want to move this tropical tree area as well very soon here. It's not fitting in with the area at all anymore. Oh, I always forget that dates aren't a part of this, but it's just not fitting in with the area anymore. I gotta move it out of here soon. So I think I'm going to buy the property to the south of here soon. Okay. So we can go straight back down here, make sure that we're keeping up on this. I think at the, well, we don't have room over there. We'll have to make room somewhere here for these flowers, because we need to speed that up. I forgot that that was even a thing. Okay, so flowers, and it's pink daffodils. We only own 6. And Annabelle hydrangea is a part of the quest. We got those right there. And that should be plenty. We'll have to get Annabelle's over in the main garden, or the flower garden area. We haven't added those yet. Alright, so we're about at 2 million right now, and we haven't really planted anything, so I definitely would like to keep us up above 2 million this episode, or above 1 million. That would be ideal. Okay, we're all good there. Let's go ahead and just start planting. We'll get this area taken care of first. So we got a new tree. What did we get here? A papaya tree. That's very nice. That's going to add to the collection of tropical trees. But in this area, let's go for like, it'll be like 4 hours, 5 hours. Let's do... Shallot's actually leveled up very quickly. Let's do, let's do a bunch of cotton over here. Let's just keep doing this. We can get the clothes shop to sell a bunch more. It helps out with gems. We'll do 2 rows of cotton here. And then we'll switch over to something else. We've got a lot of stuff that's in the 4 to 6 hour range for approaching another video. I think we'll just fill the rest of this. It's so inexpensive. Let's just go ahead and do the rest of this. It'll help out a lot with materials. And honestly, I mean, look, we've spent like maybe a couple $100,000 on. I don't even think that, because these are 100 apiece. Yeah, maybe a couple $100,000, but that's about it. It hasn't been very expensive at all. We'll do some of the more expensive stuff if we do decide to do it right here in the thin strips. So I want to base it all off time. So we can definitely do, let's do spinach again because it is a pricey one, but let's just do a single row. Get it leveled up, get some good money back from it. We still got to get the vineyard too, so that'll help out a little bit. Alrighty, so I was thinking shallots would be nice. Garlic, let's do garlic. Garlic's still a barely 11. Who knows, we might be able to unlock something else from this. We'll do a solid row of garlic. Yeah, I'd like to keep this above 1 million at the end of this episode. That'd be great. So here, let's go either red. We could do either one of these. Let's do blackberry, a big old patch of blackberry. I really would like to get some new berries unlocked. We'll do red onion mixed with like yellow or shallots. We'll do shallots. They're a lot lower in level. Let's do a patch of peppercorns here, even though they're the basic ones. Okay, so we should be... everything should be good. We should have everything filled back up. So that won't be done for 12 hours. Pinwheels are already becoming done. So we'll just go ahead and get these replanted as well. It goes so quick. We're definitely flying through this 5,000 mark too. I mean, it's really crazy seeing these done at this rate. We definitely didn't get to experience this with the fireworks and the fossils. We just didn't have the money. There's no way, because we're doing the maximum 400 every single time, and these are getting done in 20 minutes. The fossils and fireworks were a lot longer, if I remember correctly. So we're zooming through this quest. Hopefully when another really nice quest comes along, we have enough room and ability to just constantly put out the 400. Another golden nugget. We've really been killing it in golden nuggets. So we're already up to 5.5 thousand gems. So that's our highest for gems. We just got an achievement. All that glitters is not gold. It's gotta have something to do with gems. Wow. We're still 2 whole harvests away and some. So we're not going to get it in another 400. It's going to take 2 more 400s and a little bit left over after that to get the 5,000 mark. So maybe mid to late next episode, I'd have to say. It's definitely going to be done. It's not hard at all, especially considering that we can do this a few times in an episode. I mean, the episodes I've been making, since the farm is getting so large, I've been making on average more like an hour and a half long videos. I can't cram all this all this farm work into 30 minutes, even an hour anymore. It's just becoming too much. And it's only gonna, it's just ever expanding. I mean, as far as I remember, this game just never stops with how many new items there are and how many new things you can come up with, be creative with. We still have to unlock all the land. That's another part too, is that we're still working even as a farm. So even if we got all the unlockables and all the new crop and everything, we're still waiting for completion of the farm. And on top of that, all the DLCs. I'm gonna buy the DLCs here soon, the download content, and that's gonna add variety to the game too. I already know that. So I've seen some of the DLCs and gave me some ideas, specifically for this piece of land right in front of us. Actually, I have an idea for that patch right there. There's a few of them, and they're pretty cool. So definitely looking forward to that, because I've never had the DLCs in this game before. I'm gonna be buying them brand new to myself, and I'm just be displaying them for what they are. I might even do full episodes just for the DLC, because as far as I know, it's pretty expansive. The DLC adds a lot of content, so if it is that great, I'm gonna do some solo videos just on DLCs alone. So we should be able to finish all this off and stay above 1 million. As far as the numbers are going right now, we should be fine. So that's going to be great. It's a good milestone to end with. I mean, it really is something. Once you start plateauing around $1 million, $2 million, and that's just your new normal, and then the farm is really taken off. And there's really no going back from that point forward. It's so we got 2 more. We can put 2 more down. So let's just go ahead and do them right here, since it's closer over here. Okay. Alrighty. So let's go ahead, and we got a new decorative. That is the beach bar table. That's pretty cool. I have an idea for that. I could throw something in with that. So the sprinklers waters the 2 adjacent tiles. I'd like to see that and what that looks like, because that could be really nice, very helpful. The feeders give additional food to animals in exchange for resources. So it does help them naturally just go faster. You buy it for 4 ribbons and it feeds 12 by 15 meters. I don't know if that's meters or what that M stands for. The gift shop, we have that. We have pretty much everything, I think. Farmhand could be pretty helpful eventually. Well, I don't think we're anywhere near that, but the cheese factory. It takes 150 milk and 5. Does it give you? It gives you 5 cheese. Okay, that's interesting. We actually haven't looked at that yet. So that increases the storage for dairy. It gives you diamonds when you sell. You can do it 1 minute each. So it takes 150 milk. So where are we at with milk? We were very low. That's why I haven't really bought those new dairy, the new milk truck and that. Just we can't really keep up with that. That's too much, too fast. I want to continue to keep getting these new trees. I feel like this is really helpful. Having this area over here is really helping out a lot. We're getting new level ups. I've already noticed we've got some new trees just from having this. So this is extremely helpful. Getting everything, and I do the same thing for produce. I need to do the same thing for trees and flowers. When you get a new one, just plant it, let it start leveling up. let's go feed the main animals too. I keep forgetting about them. And they need it just as fast as the other ones. Yeah, so the number one, the upgrade unit that we're gonna get is definitely gonna be the feed mixer, because we're moving so slow in animal products, it's unbelievable. We'll have to upgrade in that first thing. 80 pink ribbons, that's a very, very expensive item. Okay, so I want to go ahead and get this area down here, because this is definitely the next. Yeah, I want to get this one. So I'll do what I normally do. I'll just come in and get rid of the stuff we don't really need. Clear the land out, make it look brand new. It'll give us a better look on what we're going to do with the area. I'll probably even get rid of these stone roads, because I don't think we're going to use these. The stone trails. Perfect. Okay, so I do have an idea for this area. It's actually going to be quite nice. This and the one south of it, I have an idea for already. I like this. This is actually a really, really good upgrade. Another thing that it does is it expands the fish area eastward, which could be a big help too, because we are starting to run out of room over there. So that can definitely help out a lot. I have a lot of things to think about for this new area. But what we will do right now, since we need to clean some things up, we're going to go ahead and just cover up these walls just so that the rabbits aren't exposed to all that area, brand new area. And then we'll do the same thing for the horses. Although what we might do is we might move the horses down a little bit, so we could definitely expand them and then expand the other animals a bit further as well. So what did we do here? We got the basic ones. We'll go down 3 times. 4 times is fine. That'll give us a little bit more space for the other animals. And this will turn out nicely too. This is going to be a good look. We'll run it straight to the wall. So we'll actually, just to keep it simple, we're going to get rid of these. They're not that expensive. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take these fences and and we'll put them right up next to the stable. So I should be able to mass move these fences. Let me see if I can do this again. Okay, so I've grabbed 5 of them. Let's see how this turns out. I don't know if this is going to work the way I intended. No? Oh, so you can grab 5. That's helpful too, though. So I don't think you necessarily need to have the tractor open to do that. Let's see what this looks like. Let's just finish the fence off. So obviously these are flipped. Yeah, so you can grab multiples just standing there, and then you can move all of them, not at once, but individually. And that really is no issue with that at all. That's actually really cool. So let's go ahead and just do our same thing. Let's slide the pigs over. And then I guess we'll just keep it easy. We'll move the horses. They look very awkward sitting right there. We'll go ahead and push them back up against the fence here. The stone fence. Yeah, that looks very nice. Okay. So we've got them moved over. We'll probably move the sheep over as well, just because they're kind of sitting in an odd spot right now, too. We'll just keep them in the corner. I'm going to keep all of these guys pretty much where they're at, because that feeder should be helping them all. Everybody in this area, so I'm just going to leave it as is. When we get more feeders, I'll start to move everybody in their own specific locations and give them their own feeder. Okay, so we're good there. We've got everything replanted. We just bought the new area. These are so expensive, it's unbelievable. I just kind of want to see if this... I'll probably have to get rid of some of these. I think I added too many. Yeah, we'll get rid of a little bit of these, just kind of... Looks better. Oh wow, rubber tree. We just got that. I didn't even see it. Rubber tree. So what is all this about? This is... Okay, so you buy it for 120 gems per, and it gives you 4 gems per spring and fall. That's not bad at all. I think this area might wait. I think I'm going to leave this. I'm going to leave it here. I'll move it when I'm ready. But that's not going to stay there. That area doesn't match for that. So we'll postpone this area. I'm glad that I bought it because I still need it. But let's go ahead and go look at the one south of here as well, because this is going to be the next purchase. So let's see what this one's all about. 303. So we'll go ahead and get this too, because that's gonna be the next area we start playing around with. So we're connected now. If you can look on the map, we connected to the quest section. So we're really picking up in space. But we just killed all of our gems. But we're doing great on money. So that's been really nice too, because that's what I wanted. I wanted to end roughly around $1 million, and we're there right now. So this episode's gone great. We have 2 brand new pieces of land. And you know how fast we're gonna get those gems back, so I'm not worried about it at all. I used to be worried about burning, you know, a few thousand gems all at once, but you get it back so fast, especially with the pink peppercorn, the white peppercorn. We're getting these gems back really quickly, and all the new additions to like the flowers that we have. We're getting gems in the dandelions. We're getting gems from a lot of new locations as well too. The money tree area has turned out really nice. Let's go ahead and grab that mulberry. I do want to check out the Washington area. There's a couple things that I wanted to point out before I wrap this video up. There's a few things that were YouTube comments that I wanted to give some notice to. Some people watching that, you know, pointed some things out. I wanted to touch on those because they're valuable, they're important. Once I'm done with this, I'll go ahead and head over there, and I wanted to run by a couple of these things. So. I wonder if we'll ever get a new berry. I feel like at this point in the game we should have multiple berries. It's pretty strange that we don't. So we just hit winter. We definitely want to get the money trees. We're going to miss out on some of those mushroom trees, but there's nothing we can do about it now. It's already over. But yeah, I wasn't thinking about the season changing, affecting anything. But we're getting a good amount of mushrooms from this. Just as a side note. It's nice to be constantly getting stuff like this. We never used to. Even the cypress trees and the extra dots is helping out a lot too. So I don't want to do all the cypress again. We'll go ahead and we'll just get these last couple mushrooms. I'm not going to replant this area just because I don't know what's even in season right now. even if we could. So parasols and blackberry, that's what we could do right now. I'm gonna pass on it just for now. Pink peppercorns, that would be really nice to do that. We might do a patch of that actually. Let's just do a small patch of peppercorns. Let's do it right here. We'll keep it to where we're not spending to where we go below a million. So let's just do a couple areas. It's very, very expensive. So we'll do four by 9s. We'll stop there because that'll keep us above a million. Okay, so back to, well, let's go grab our money trees first. I don't want to forget about those for the season. These are becoming extremely valuable. We're getting 3 per. That's excellent. Okay, so what we're gonna do for these quick shout outs for the YouTube comment that was posted that I actually enjoyed. Let me go ahead and move this around a little bit because we're gonna have to, this is gonna have to be arranged a certain way for us to do this, and I'd rather get it taken care of right now before we have to. Okay, so let's go ahead and, where's that counter? So we're doing youthful. And then I guess we can put the other one right here. So we'll get rid of that. Okay, so this comment was, let me bring up the, this comment was brought up by, the name is Smalls4580. He says you can have 2 cookers per house so you can get more tickets at a time. So this to me was really intriguing. It definitely is going to bring me back to the kitchen and doing stuff in the house. I really appreciate you pointing that out, and stuff like that's really helpful because it's been a minute since I played this game, and you know, with you sharing these types of like secrets and stuff, the game doesn't teach much of anything. A lot of this stuff is learned through trial and error. So I really appreciate you reaching out and letting me know that, because that helps out a lot. And that's really what this is for. You know, this isn't all just about you know, me playing a game and it just being, you know, fun for show. It's also about learning too, because through a community there's multiple versions. I mean, I've seen some people in the way they play this game, and it blows my mind, because I feel very simplified at some points when I watch some people play this game. So but yeah, this is really cool. So this is it. Let's go ahead and just prove it, what he was explaining. So we got 2 cookers. Let's go ahead and do something simple. Let's do the fish and chips. So we started one meal and then we're able to start another meal, as you can see. So we'll do that, and then we'll go ahead and do the cheesecake. So yeah, he is totally correct on this. Once again, the name is Smalls4580. Thank you for pointing that out. And anybody else, if you have other things, if you have little tips and tricks, please send them my way, because the more the merrier, really. This game has a lot to it, as we all know. We can see it, and there's a lot of work to be done in this farm, so I'm definitely nowhere near being done. I would like to get the... Oh, we can't. Okay, so you have to get rid of the piano in order to get too many items of this kind. So let's just go ahead and test this out just to answer another question. So we get rid of the piano, and now we're able to get the synthesizer. So he's right about that. It's the oven is the special one. I doubt... So you can't get two easels, and you can't get two music creation centers, but you can get two modern cookers. Like I said, that's big. Thank you for pointing that out, because that helps out a lot. I appreciate that. And like always, thank you for watching, because without anybody watching, this would just be a lot of me playing games by myself, and there's nothing wrong with that either. But it's nice to do commentary, and I enjoy other people watching and seeing what I come up with. That makes it really fun as well. So, and the comments are great. I do appreciate people leaving comments. Obviously, I'm a small channel, but I read all of them, and I'll reply to all of them, because they all have meaning. So I don't want to get any songs going on the synthesizer yet, just because we are still trying to save. Tickets aren't too crucial at this point. They're not full necessity. And then also I wanted to do another quick shout out to somebody. We're not going to change it up just yet, but it's another one where it's like I appreciate the comments about things that I could do better on the farm, because all these things are going to add up and help eventually. So let's go ahead and just get what we need to get. We need to sell at the flower house too. Okay, so this next comment was from somebody new here. Okay, so Ace Rolla left a really Ace Rolla Roller 924 left a really nice solid comment that I really appreciated, and in it says, to their tip for me is to place more beehives. So I will do it. I have an idea for it already. I thought this was a lot of beehives, but if you think I should have more, I'm definitely going to set up a actual beekeeping operation. You gave me another idea, so I appreciate that. And this idea is going to be pretty cool. So once I get that the space for it, it shouldn't take too long. I'm just going to wait for some crop to finish, and then I'm going to manipulate that area too. So like I said, once again, thanks for reaching out on that. You know, I thought going from the 4 beehives I think we had to what I have now, I thought that was a big boost. But if you think I should get more, I definitely will get more. So I appreciate that as well, and I appreciate your long comment. That was really, really kind of you, and it meant a lot. So, and then the other one, the last one, is more of just a cool connection, something that I have with one of the people watching. And this one was from Yoda. So Yoda says, your Washington Forest area is awesome. I live in Washington. I was born in Oregon, so I can definitely say you did it justice. Beautiful. And he's talking about, he or she is talking about this area right here, the mountainous kind of northern area. Tried to make it look as much as I could like a mountaintop or a hilltop, whatever you want to call it. Throwing in some permanent mushroom patches, berry patches, some cypress trees, campfires, you know, hiking, this type of area. And you know, this area is special to me too, because I also live there in Washington, and it is really pretty. And you know, that is a big special part of it, is the foraging. And so, you know, when I thought of doing this section, I was like, you know, really thinking about a foraging area, not so much it being up on the hills, but naturally when I first saw the different mushrooms and what we were starting to get is like, and of course berries too. That's why I want some more berries, so we can do another area. But I thought of all the mushrooms, and I go, well, that'd be pretty cool to have a bunch of pine trees And in between the pine trees will be some random mushroom picking, you know, for natural foraging and stuff like that. I thought that would be a great idea. So, and same to you, Yodaville. That I really appreciate your comment and reaching out. I thought it was cool too. The areas, it's not done yet. I have ideas. If you saw the last episode, I have ideas for this area right here. Maybe being like a lodge, like an inn or something like that. I'll have to think about it a little bit more, but I have some more ideas for this area too. So it's not completed yet. But I just wanted to give a little bit of notice to that because, you know, I'm new to YouTube, and the comments are really special. That makes doing this a lot more important to me because, you know, it's really cool to be playing along with people. You know, a lot of the people I probably don't even know, probably on the other side of the world, but that's what makes it really special, is because we all get to watch, you know, how we all play. I mean, I watch people play video games as well, so you get to see just different inputs. You get to see the way, you know, different people play different games, and we're real lucky and should be grateful to have the technology we do right now to be able to link up with people from different parts of the world, and to be able to do this. Even the old school just multiplayer is a special thing, and it's just gotten better and better. So I really appreciate the comments, and, you know, watching. That's great. I mean, I definitely enjoy playing series games like this for people. You know, I have some ideas too. I'm not just stopping with, I know I do a lot of Farm Together, and everyone likes that the most so far, but I still love the Resident Evil series, and me and Pariah, we're doing the Resident Evil Roulette, which is really fun. And you know, obviously it's a different genre of game, but I love Resident Evil. It's one of my favorite games, so that one's really cool too. And then I also have some other ideas, things that I'm going to be going into a little bit more RPG style, and actually role-playing some of my games, and doing specific characters based off that. So I have some ideas for that as well. But, you know, this one is cool just because it can go on for so long. I mean, and I just enjoy playing this game. It's really relaxing, and then I have no problem just uploading these videos and putting it out there, because it's really nice for people to kind of share the experience with me as well. And that's a new thing for me. I've never done any YouTube or anything before, so getting the comments and stuff is really it's nice. It's nice to have that as well. It makes it all that much more worthwhile. So I think we're about done on this. I'm not going to push it too much further. We could probably get pinwheels one more time, but we've done we've done enough pinwheels for today, and, you know, I don't want to just constantly do just one item over and over again. We've already done it. I think we've already done it 3 times this episode, so we're definitely good on pinwheels. And yeah, I'd have to say this is a good stopping point. Animals are fed on both sides. The farm is set up for later videos, so I'm gonna try to get another video of this popped up in about it'll be up in the next day, but you know, I'll try to do it in about 6 hours to match up the timing with a lot of the crop that's going to be done. So I want to double up on some of these episodes to get the special quest, and to also be able to progress the farm a lot farther and faster, because I'm starting to, the ideas are really starting to pour through. I'm really starting to come up with a lot of ideas. So as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate the comments, and keep pouring them in. Like I said, if you've got extra tips, if you've got ideas, if there's something you'd like to see, it's probably, you know, I probably already have it as an idea, but reach out to me if you want to see something like a certain area, or if you think it should be changed up a little bit, more efficient. I know there's definitely ways to make things more efficient in this game, and I'm open to that. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned and join me in the next one.